Any questions, comments here? Councilman Coffin?
Your Honor, before I make the motion to approve, I wanted to ask, how is it that we got to the point where we were probably apparently appealing further up the legal chain on it? How far apart were we on the valuations of this property?
This is very interesting, Councilman. This property was initially valued at $4,880,000 according to our appraisals. Under Nevada law, when you do a condemnation, you deposit that amount with the clerk. If the person takes that amount, which Mr. Vernon Susian did, you can still challenge the value, and that's what they did. It was an interesting period of time because from the time the city wanted this property and the time we got to court, property values had declined in value. But yet, you still have this dispute between appraisers as to whether or not it's a pre-appraisal value or a post-economy value. And the judge in this particular case said it's a pre-appraisal, or I'd say pre-fallen economy value, and found $345,000 approximately from Mr. Bernasuzian, plus another $81,000 in fees, which brought it to about $450,000, somewhere around there. We negotiated the $325,000. We could appeal it to the Nevada Supreme Court to find out if they would be more inclined to go with a current market value or go with the value at the time of the appraisal. But we submit to you this is probably a fair deal for the city, and given the value of the court, they're saving $100,000 worth of court value.
I'll agree with that part of it. I was just thinking, it appears that this landowner was not greedy. He accepted our offer, in that sense, that $4 million offer. So at least he wasn't trying to then leverage up, further on, was he?
Actually, you're allowed to do that. Under Nevada law, if you take the deposit that has to reflect the current value of the property, which is what we deposited, you are still allowed legally to challenge value. But that's the only thing you're allowed to challenge legally. If you don't take the deposit, you can challenge the city's right to condemn in the first place in addition to the value.
Okay, so he felt at that point he better get out quick in case the court changes its mind.
So what we did is we both agreed after the court decided to reduce the amount by $100,000 and not submit it to the Nevada Supreme Court, and so we're submitting it to you today.
Okay, I vote for approval, Your Honor.
There's a motion, please vote. And please vote. Thank you very much. Motion carries. We'll move on to item